I am Mrs. A.P. Nandini, M.A.M. Full, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Gobi Arts and Science College. This is a class for first MA students, the Victorian age. Today we are going to see the poem Andrea del Sarto, written by Robert Browning. Andrea del Sarto was called as faultless painter in Florence. About an author, Robert Browning, born on May 7, 1812, he received no formal education but learned a lot in his father's library. He was influenced by his vast reading and greatly influenced by the ideas of Shelley. In his 17th age, he decided to choose poetry as his career, very much interested in learning music and painting. Browning married Elizabeth Barrett, a poetess who died in 1861. He received a fellowship from Oxford and honorary degree from Cambridge. The Andrea del Sarto is called a dramatic monologue. It is the finest dramatic monologue of Browning. It was first published in the volume entitled Men and Women in 1855. It presents a study of the mind of an artist. The scene is not described, instead, it touched and evoked the feel of the reader. The wonderful art poem, based on historical facts recorded by the Vasari, his disciple, in his life of Andrea del Sarto. Browning, here, he blended his thought and collected historical facts, made the life of the painter a lively one. The great painter of the Florentine school, Andrea del Sarto. The faultless painter he was called, as Vasari quoted, a faultless but soulless. Born in the year 1486 in Florence. It is a real life of Andrea del Sarto. He fell in love with Lucrezia, a hatter's wife, a woman of rare beauty but frivolous and faithless. Though she was unfaithful, he continued to love her. He embezzled the money of the King of France, Francis I, denied to take care of his parents, and made them to die of starvation. He died of plague at the age of 43. The poem tells the readers the pathetic tale of moral and artistic failure of the talented painter Andrea del Sarto. Andrea was faultless in execution but devoid of lofty purpose in his life or art. Art is not an art without spiritual beauty. The true artist has lofty ideals to inspire. Andrea's innate defect is increased by his infatuation of Lucrezia. The poem embodies Browning's philosophy, bring out poet's optimism, faith in God, and immortality of the soul. It throws light on the theory of art. According to Browning, a great artist must pitch his ideal high. His art lacked soul, which ranked him inferior to the art of Raphael and Angelo. It is one of the greatest dramatic monologue, a remarkable piece of character study. The form is perfect, the eddies of speech expose to view memories, aspirations, fears, and desires, and reflecting the facts of underlying personality. The style of Andrea del Sarto, it was lucid and clear. It was entirely free from usual faults of Browning. There is no obscurity, noteworthy in symbolic use of color, words, and repetition of phrases. For example, he mentioned the word quietly for the repetition purpose. Thank you.